Hello guys, my name is Ali and welcome to IELTS Vocabulary Conquest. So today we'll be tackling some useful phrases and collocation for the topic of study and work. Alright, so let's take a look at the first sample question over here. Well, I have a job now. I work as a marketer at an international company. Alright, so to be honest, is quite good. It's a brief answer with enough idea for the question. However, to advance your scores, I would love to have more collocation and phrases. So let's see how I do in the next version. Right, so let's take a look at the better version over here. Well, I am currently employed full-time as a marketer at an international corporation. Or I have another one you can also see. Well, I currently have a 9-to-5 job as a marketer at an international corporation. Alright, so in these two new versions, I use some of the collocation you can see here. First, to be employed, which means to be hired to work, to get paid at an organization. I mean like officially work for someone. The second one, I have an idiom, right? A 9-to-5 job. So a 9-to-5 job, which means a normal job that requires you to work approximately 8 hours a day. So every office job, you can call it as a 9-to-5 job. The second one, corporation, is a synonym to replace the word company. Or there are many other words you can use like firm, enterprises, all right? All right, and the last word is the full-time. So obviously you know this one. Full-time and part-time is like the minimum hours you are required to work at any job. So full-time, which means 8 hours, all right? Okay, so let's go with the question number 2. What are your responsibilities? So which means you can understand that what do you do, but give more details about your task, all right? So here's my sample answer. I am responsible for creating advertisement for new product launches, as well as managing my team members and sometimes solving unexpected mistakes. Wow, so it's a good answer, to be honest. So this one uses a lot of words, easy words to be understood. However, I would like to diversify your answers a little bit by some other phrases. So let's see what I have. Well, I am in charge of coming up with ideas, advertisement ideas for new product launches, as well as managing my team members. Sometimes I also have to take matters into my own hands and deal with a heavy workload. Alright, so this uses a lot of collocation to talk about work, to describe specifically what kind of work and how the job or how the work's conditioned to you. Okay, so I have first, I am in charge of. To be in charge of, it has the same meaning with to be responsible for. Come up with. So come up with, it also means like to create. Usually you use with an idea. To come up with an idea, which means to create an idea. The second one I have over here, let's see. Take matters into someone's own hands. So it's an idiom to talk about you have to deal with the problem of someone else, but they fail to do that kind of problem, which means that you do the job for someone else, okay? A heavy workload, which is like your work is stressful, you have a lot of deadlines and a lot of tasks to do, okay? Okay, so that is the 2 questions for the work topic. But what if you are a student? You will be expecting these questions as well. So let's go with the third question. You'll see here, what are your future study plans, right? Well, so let's take a look at the sample answer I have over here. Well, I intend to study Master in Linguistics in the next 2 years in order to gain more knowledge and expand my career opportunities in the future. So to be honest, that answer is quite fair. It's short, it's brief, and it gives enough idea. However, if you want to get a higher score in your terminology, I would like to update you with another version. Okay, frankly speaking, I'm a learning enthusiast. Hence, I'm keen on pursuing higher education after my bachelor. Doing a master in a complete different field would require a great effort as well as hard work in order to keep up with my studies. Okay, so the 3 main phrases I use in here. First is the learning enthusiast. Learning enthusiast is a person who are always enthusiastic in learning. So if you are this kind of person, try to use this word, all right? The second one, pursue higher education, which means that you would like to do a master degree or even a PhD. So you have to, it's a very common collocation, a very common phrase to use to talk about your study. You can say pursue higher education or pursue further education. Okay, next one, keep up with my studies, which means that you have to pay a lot of effort to maintain the same level or maintain the same, how do I say, speed in your study with someone else. So keep up with my study. All right, so let's take a look at our last question for the study topic. What do you like most about your studies? Okay, here's an answer. I love spending time in class because I learn something new every single day. It is quite challenging but very exciting, and I feel proud when I manage to solve some complicated exercise for homework. So I have a compliment for this answer. It tried to use the word, the collocation manage to solve or manage to do something, which is you succeed in doing some kind of thing, okay? However, the terminology as well as the vocabulary is quite simple. So if you want to get better scores, so let's take a look at this kind of version, okay? I love attending face-to-face classes with my lecturers since I always pick up new knowledge every day. It is indeed challenging meeting a rush deadline sometimes. However, the excitement and the pride when I manage to solve it is worthwhile. All right, so the language, kind of the phrases I use in this one, you can see I still keep manage to solve because it's a good structure. And I would like to add more, for example, like pick up. Pick up you can use as a synonym for learn or acquire, okay? Face-to-face classes is more detailed. Traditional classes where you have the teacher and the students sit in the same room interacting with each other, okay? The third one I have, indeed. So try to use linking phrases or linking words to connect all of the ideas together. And the last one I would like to tell, meet a rush deadline. So meet a rush deadline has a literal meaning, which is you have a short time to finish your homework or any task that you are assigned to. Okay, so using phrases and using collocation, yes, always give you high score in your terminology and your speaking test. Okay, all right guys, so that's it. That's a wrap for our topic on work and study today. If you have any other answer, better answer, you can comment in the section below, okay? So I will see you next time. Goodbye and have fun.